AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
Why I do that again? I look the comment up. When I chop it up, it makes it easier for me to just go,
AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
That's better. Sticking to the code, we just. Yeah, sticking to that code. There gotta be a way to save it so I don't have to loop it all the time, man. What's wrong with you? Huh? Wait a minute. What's wrong with me?
Big Flea. Never the little one.
Come on, man. What's stopping me from going? Seems like I just walked right out of heaven. Huh?
And now, fam, I found my life away. Hey, hey, hey.
So Flea's with it, man. Why you covering the fade up like that? You keep trying to get the waves proper?
I'm just getting the waves together. I just jumped out the shower, just got to the crib. Long day at work, packing my bag for New York City. I'm going to come up there, run around the city for a little bit, jump outside. I see a lot of y'all outside. I'm going to be outside this weekend moving around. The boogeyman is home. The boogeyman is coming home.
Fledrick Lamar is out here going bananas. Turbo, what's up, my brothers? The best show in the business.
Turbo.
Lego. Nostalgic Nick, man. When I see that Fabian exclamation point, trust me, I see it in the regular video. He be having me like this, man.
Nostalgic Nick is the best, man.
Not to be confused with Knicks 100. Sometimes I get their comments confused.
The Dominican Star, I love that. I love that.
Come on, man.
I love that.
Don't gas me up, man, because I'll be worse than Flea on here. You know, Flea is lunatic, but he's like class A lunatic.
I own my lunacy, man. I own my lunacy. Big John, what up? What up, Big John?
Juan Petito. My brother used to hate me because I would turn everybody's name into a Spanish name. He'd be like, yo, what? That's when I used to get zooted.
Oh, you used to behave like that. You used to behave like that. 3 for 10s?
No, never 3 for 10. Maybe early on. Yo, I don't pay for Bud with change. $10 worth of change.
You know the era we come from, man.
A bag full of it, like, yo, we stacked up. Yeah. You know, they look at you like, I go right to the laundromat.
The crease is in the car, man. Ma, I left my such and such in the car. Oh, yeah, the keys over there, baby. All right.
Your homie used to be like, man, you can take it to the laundromat, man. He used to be like, why ain't you go to the laundromat? What, make your job easier? You the hustler. We going crazy.
Hustler, baby.
Game winner from the rookie.
Tycho.
Did I miss that?
Tycho. And
today?
One. Yeah, and one. I got in the house and just in time for that.
Wow.
And one.
Did he turn the ball over today?
Did he turn the ball over today? When I walked in, it was literally the end of the game. But he had 21 points, 8 assists today.
He's been before today. He was on a mission. He had pull that up real quick. Before today, Psycho Tycho, 19 points, 9 rebounds. Oh, that's not him.
That is not Tyler Kolek.
Come on, notes. My bad, y'all. I slipped up with the notes. Come on, Zeke Jackson in the building. What's up, my guys? Need a positive vibe. Just bought some sneaks, and then they dropped them brand new on sale.
That's unfortunate. Sorry about that, Zeke.
Hold on.
I understand how that feels.
You used to be able to send that back to Nike.
That's old school.
Nah.
They don't know that era. That's old school. That's old school.
Not that I participated because I ain't had nothing to send back. Oh, my boy took that.
Sneaker culture is nasty nowadays. I'm glad I don't even partake in none of that. Like the sneaker culture today is
Vicious.
wild. I buy
I
things
can't do it.
I buy things that I like. You're not gonna catch me because some new JOs came out. I gotta run and nah. I buy things that I like. I'm mad that New Balance and Asics and all of these have become trendy now. People want to like. I remember when I could go buy a pair of newbies for $50, $60 and they be fly. You go buy a pair of newbies right now, you're gonna spend $150. I promise you. A pair of
Oh, I used to
Asics,
have.
a pair of Diodoras. I got a pair of Diodoras right now for $30. I'm glad they didn't get on and think, oh, we got to make Diodoras trendy. Nah, keep thinking those is whack. Leave those to me.
The more the merrier. Speaking of Psycho Tycho, come on, he was hitting game winners out here, man, flourishing.
That's right.
You know, he's flourishing.
Mm-hmm. Downhill too. N1 lefty, got it.
He's just tough, man. The kid is tough.
Yeah,
He be coming out. It just
just got a great feel for the game.
let me tell you something, man. Going back to the sneakers, one brand you mentioned, until y'all pay me, I ain't gonna keep promoting y'all, man. My mama told me, well, I ain't endorsing you like that till you show us that bag. One brand you mentioned, I'm not wearing nothing but that anymore. I refuse. I ain't walking around. Listen, I wear steel toe boots to work. Stop playing with me. I don't care about them Jordans no more. I don't care about none of you, nothing.
My man,
Yeah, look at
I had a pair of mids on. I guess that's what they call them. I had a pair of Jordan 1s, and they were mid. And my man says, he's my age. My man says, yo, Flea, we don't do mids, just highs and lows. And I was like, nigga, I'm a grown man. Don't ever tell me no shit. What? Stop talking to me. We only do highs and lows. I'm about to be 40, man. Stop talking to me about what they do. I do what I do.
who's we? What are you talking about, bro?
You feel me?
We ain't
Who's
walking. We ain't walking in my shoes.
No.
Yeah, like Zeke, the Yeezys. What you say? I hate dropping the bag for some plain white Air Force Ones.
I remember I used to go get a pair of white Forces for $70, $80. Easy, you pay $115 right now. Easily.
They said they dropped. Nike's supposed to be dropping all their, their stock dropped, and they're worried as hell. Let me tell you something, man.
Good. I walked in the store today. I saw a Nike shirt for $50 with just a check on the front. Go to hell. I'm not paying y'all niggas $50 for the shirt. Go to hell.
Let me tell you something. Everybody making fun of everybody with the fake Jordans and fake this. I had fake Jordans. I had fake white Air Forces. I did not care. I don't care. I'm buying 10 of those. Fresh all summer. What you talking about? You care, man. You going like, yo, let me see that. You want to do a close up? I got the illest. That horse back. Pang!
Yo, it was
right to your chin.
Your jump man was crazy. Your jump man was doing a finger roll. If your jump man was doing a finger roll, that's nasty.
They were pretty decent, and it was uptown. Uptown flavor for the fake Jordans. They had them uptown, and you had to go downstairs and all that. Come on, man. I had a match in my Sammy Sosa jersey. I had a different pair matching my Barry Bonds jersey. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
F them kids, right? I got something for you. What you talking about? And I was bagging them. What you talking about? Oh yeah. What y'all think about Pacome? He put up brownie numbers era.
I ain't never had no problems. Just leave me the water, baby. I know how to drink. Fish, swim,
he said
bathe.
No, Fabian.
I'm just telling you everything that you do with water.
Right stroke, left stroke with the left stroke.
Yo, what does Zeke say? Let's get into what Zeke is talking about. We go crazy.
I'm through. Can you tell me? Zeke said, "What y'all think about Pacome?" One more chance, Zeke. My third time trying. Flea, once you talk about the biddies, Flea's going crazy. What y'all think
Oh,
about Pacome? He put up Bronny numbers era.
yo, man. Some of these guys are just projects, man. Some of these guys are just projects. Like,
Yeah.
you can look at guys, you know, especially in this summer league thing, like people pick and choose when they want to, you know, care about what guys are doing in the summer league.
Ball suckers.
Yeah, Pacome, he's a project. It's gonna take him some time. Definitely gonna take him some time.
My
OG, what up?
brothers,
Oh.
how y'all feeling?
Yo, come on. You know we feeling it. Yo,
What up, man? Talk to me.
Knicks Rehab.
come on, man.
Oh, he done got sexy on us?
Whoa, hold on.
Oh,
First of
they
all,
in trouble. They in trouble. We got
I've
dropped.
been sexy, number one.
Talk to him.
Put your hat and glasses back on.
Funk Master Fabian got all the drops.
Master Fabian.
Let's go.
I'm rolling.
Let's go.
We thought about that.
Knicks
Hold on.
Rehab.
I love it, man. How y'all feeling today?
Feeling good, OG. Feeling good.
Yeah. We gonna have my
Knicks
brother.
Rehab.
We gonna have my brother in the town this weekend, man.
Yeah, I just finished letting the people know I'm be moving around outside. You
That's
can catch me.
what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna be outside.
Yeah. We gotta catch some games outside. We gotta get something to eat. We gotta really get down, man.
No, that's what I'm saying. I mean, obviously we'll talk offline, but like I want to, go somewhere, catch a game with you or something. Like I don't know if
we
it's
gonna do
Saturday,
that.
Sunday, whatever. Get this punk outside.
Yeah. We gonna figure it out. We gonna definitely Saturday. We gotta hang out, man.
Say less. Let's do it. I'm looking forward to that.
I gotta be a punk because I couldn't compliment your fade today because you covering it up. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even get the compliment
Listen, I'm back. I'm back in the crib. I was mobile yesterday. I was back in the crib. I just got out the barbershop. So y'all saw the fade. I ain't even let the water touch it yet. I ain't even shampooed. I ain't do nothing. I just came out the chair, got right to a good spot, and got to it with y'all. Now I got to the crib, rosemary shampoo, did what I had to do, brush, Indian hemp, rag. I'm ready to rock. Let's go.
Yo, is it just me or like I don't wash my hair every day because if I wash it every other day, when I don't wash it, it has a little more pizzazz to it.
Bro, you're the Dominican star, they said. You're this different bloodline.
First of all, 2 is Dominican. Look at him.
He is.
Don't hate.
He don't want to embrace.
Don't hate. Don't hate.
That's not
Don't
hate.
hate.
That's not hate. How could it be hate? I'm trying to go like this.
Big shout out Beyonce. I woke up like this. I'm just saying, man. No,
See?
that's
what I was telling them. They got mad at me.
We don't do nothing in this thing. We just wake up, go like that.
Just wake up, right? Maybe a little water. Just a little water. Maybe just get it out. That's it.
He said, I wake up and go.
Zeke said my hair falls out if I wash it too much, and I'm Bantu and Nigerian. Bantu.
Are you Bantu and Nigerian?
Say,
hey, Zeke, what are you? Are you Yoruba? Or are you Igbo?
See, I don't know what's going on right now. See.
Yeah, Flea ain't play. Flea's international. International, Holmes.
Yo,
speaking of which,
right.
my daughter's Nigerian.
Zeke.
My daughter's Nigerian. So y'all understand what that means.
Yes, sir.
We talk offline. Yo, Zeke, is the wifey watching with us today? Because you know what time it is.
Knicks Rehab.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
Come on, man. Speaking of Isaiah, this chump, you think you're going to win my confidence over, our confidence back over? No. I don't care what you say.
What happened?
Mr. Isaiah Hartenstein had an exclusive interview with Steve Bondi from, I forgot where, I'm sorry, Steve. Says he would have taken a pay cut to stay with the Knicks if an opportunity with a contender like OKC hadn't presented itself. I would have taken the pay cut because I loved it in New York. But I now have an opportunity to make that money, make that pay raise, and still compete. I think that was the main factor. They said, whatever we can give you, we're going to give you. I talked to Jalen a couple times, and Jalen and the guys, they really wanted me back, and I really appreciate that. But it was definitely a hard decision, and I couldn't say no to an opportunity like this. I love New York. I love the front office. I loved my team. So it was definitely hard. if it wasn't a situation where I felt like I really had a chance to win, I probably wouldn't have left.
All right, get him off the screen.
AllBall, what is your immediate reaction to that? Commenters are not messing with it.
Yo, move OG in the middle. Move OG in the middle. We need more OG in the middle.
I'm gonna be honest. It wasn't. He ain't say nothing too crazy. He had to take that money. He knew damn well we wasn't gonna pay that, even if we had it. He knows in back of his mind, OKC lost their mind. He got to know that. Him and his wife got to be. You know when they got those movies where the people know they done robbed somebody, see they be like this.
Yeah. There's a meme like that. There's a meme like that. Yeah.
Listen, when he heard that offer from OKC, him and his wife, he was like this. We got him. We got him. So listen,
we fucking got him.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, we got
so
him.
I like though that he said he spoke to Brunson and them. And of course we did want Hartenstein back. Like I said, we love what he brought to the table, man. But it was obvious we wasn't going to overpay. Like I said, good player, not great yet. Flea been saying it forever. We can't give that much money to a backup center. That's just impossible. OKC is known for doing nutty things, from how they messed up with Russell Westbrook, Harden, and KD to just everything. So I really don't have no problem with what he said, but he never was going to turn down no big money. He wasn't going to take no big pay cut like that. So that's my thing. Don't lie like you really was going to take 14 a year. You wasn't going to do that. So for me, I respect, hopefully he's telling the truth, that he spoke to Brunson and them and things of that nature. But, hey, man, I wish him much success. I don't have no dislike for Hartenstein, but like I keep telling y'all, my opinion, he got exposed. And OKC better pray and hope in a pivotal game, pivotal moment, where he got to guard a Joker, an Anthony Davis, because now he in that West, call Anthony Towns, he doesn't get exposed. Because what Joel Embiid was doing to him, he couldn't stay on the floor. And then I'm never going to let go. Game 7 at home, the fellas couldn't hold it down for Jalen Brunson. And he was one of those guys. So for me, yeah, it's tough to lose him, but we got Bridges and we got Julius Randle coming back. So, big shout out to him, but he had to take that money fee. There was no way in hell he wasn't going to take that money. So don't make it seem like, because OKC gives you a chance to win. Because if Washington Wizards offered you that, you was going to the Wizards. Cut it out. Cut the jokes. Listen, if a team in Bangkok said, listen, we're going to give you 30 a year, you was going.
That's exactly where Pat Beverly is going. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. To Djibouti you go. To Djibouti you go. Goodbye. And good
Flip, where he going? Say it again.
Djibouti. Djibouti. Goodbye.
So, on that note, Flea, you got the floor.
To Djibouti he goes.
Listen, the run is up. Listen, all that, he going to a different team every year. It's over, man. Get out of here, man.
Gone and you're never coming back.
Djibouti is crazy.
Djibouti. Y'all go look it up. It's a real place now. It's a real place.
But what did he think was going to happen just throwing the ball at people? Like
come on.
I'm sorry, Flea.
Threw a ball at a white woman's head. Goodbye. Goodbye.
In Indiana.
Good in Indiana. Goodbye.
Djibouti.
Goodbye. You're going and you're never coming back. Look. I say this, man, and I say this. I can't take credit for this. So I'm gonna just get this to OG Flea, my pops. My pops always says when he talks about these, when the money started to grow, right? We started to get all of these TV deals, and guys started making like the astronomical amounts of money. For Isaiah Hartenstein's case, it's like the same thing you could do with 89 million, you could have did with 72 million. Like, don't tell me. Like, don't tell me that the huge difference was going to be a palatial estate in, I don't know, in Westchester County, or you got to go all the way out to the island. Like, I don't know. Like, what I'm saying is there's no big difference, right? These guys are millionaires. Again, I'm not going to pocket watch, but you got a better chance at winning in OKC because you started to make it about winning. The first sentence he said was, I have an opportunity to be on a contender. So what the fuck was we? Excuse my language. What were we last year? What were we? We were top 2 seed in the conference. We were rocking and rolling, a 50-win team. Like, what were we? Were we not a contender? So I know you said he didn't say nothing crazy, but to be honest, like, think about it. Because he, from the jump, he said, I'm going here. He tried to not make it seem like money. He tried to, like, dress it up with, it's about winning. The most winning you've ever done in your life, in your basketball career, was with the New York Knicks. So it is about the money, right? It is about the money. Let's just call a spade a spade. It is about the money. He probably won't get an opportunity to make that big of a contract again. I don't know if he'll ever get something like that. After this 3 years is up, you think he'll be eligible to make another $29 million?
No, hell
going
no.
forward? How much better do we think Ihart is going to be? And I don't want to sound like I'm hating, but how much better do we think he's going to get? So, again, like I said, like you said, he had to take the money. Me personally, I don't think it's a huge difference, but enjoy OKC.
But Flea, when we first lost him, wasn't I saying that to y'all?
You did. You've been consistent.
Right.
You've been consistent.
I've been saying that. Like, yo, man, I understand we losing them, but once again, I don't think we had a problem losing them. I think the front office, like, I think he left a bad taste in their mouth. Pause. That Philly series, and like I said, that Indiana series. I don't care what nobody say. Listen, man, Brunson went down. We need you guys to step it up for him. Like I said, when Josh Hart is the best rebounder on the team, and he's 6'4", and you're 7 foot, listen, I think that was a problem for the front office.
Here's another piece too, and I'm gonna let you cook, Fabe. With Ihart. How many games did he start this year, Fabian? Is that a quick check? Can you quickly check that in terms of how many games he started? Because what I'm thinking about too is Mitchell Robinson is supposed to come back healthy, right? He's getting tons of rest this summer. Right. When he comes back, he will be the starting center. Tom Thibodeau will start him. Maybe Ihart feels a way about going back to that reserve role. When he played, he started probably over 50 games this year. Was a key contributor, was a part of a playoff run. Maybe he feels like he deserves to be in a starting lineup. So, 49 games. So, played 75, started 49 games, missed 7 games this year. That's awesome. So, in OKC, he might start. Not might, he will start. He'll be the starting center for them. You could move now. Check. Don't have to play center.
Hold on. You sure? So you got SGA. Is what's the name over there starting? That came from Chicago.
Caruso got to start.
Right. So the Williams kid. So SGA, Caruso, the Williams kid, Chet.
What did we say? We said SGA, Dort. Did you say Dort?
Nah, yeah. So he ain't starting. No, I mean that $30 million. I'll let Fabian get in this pause. But that $30 million, I mean, that's starting numbers. So I don't know.
That's starting money. That's what I'm saying. I thought
he's starting.
I thought they was bringing him in there to be the starting center to kind of take some of that pressure off of Chet.
So Caruso come off the bench then, I guess.
That ain't a bad,
SG at the 1, Williams at the 2, Dort, Chet,
and
Hartenstein.
And Ihart. That's as good as you could get.
Fabian, your thoughts. Love to hear what you got to think about your opinion on, Ihart and what he had to say.
The same thing I thought when Jaylen Brown, people thought he was backtracking on what he said. He ain't backtracking. Jaylen Brown did not backtrack when he said Bronny was trash. He just said he has the team around him to grow. But he never said anything about taking it back. Isaiah Hartenstein, we knew the writing was on the wall. CAA knew what was going on. Aaron Mintz is Isaiah Hartenstein's agent. Y'all can fact check me on that while I talk. CAA. I think he's not. He's just trying to make sure he's good with us because he knows we're crazy. The fans are gonna go in there. He doesn't want any booing. I don't know why. But he knows he went for the money, like you said, Flea. It just and oh boy, he's going what you say, Djibouti?
Oh yeah, Pat Bev's on his way to Djibouti.
Right.
First thing smoking.
Wherever that money was at, he was gonna go because that
OG like that shit. OG like he know.
Bro, but that's
good. I'm sorry.
Nah, he's making the same amount we could have offered him. He makes damn near the same thing in 2 years. Like, you gotta be realistic about it. You're gonna turn all of that down? I mean, we've seen Brunson turn down $100 million and he could have made more. Isaiah could have made more in 3 years, I think, Flea. But I think he, I don't see him taking the Brunson deal. He's not the face of the organization either. And I got to give AllBall way more credit because now it does make a lot more sense. How many more teams in the Eastern Conference can you not hold it down for? Because that was Philly and Indiana. Those are playoff teams in the playoffs. He did not hold it down. He had the game-winning block on Maxey. I did not forget about that.
Right,
I get
right.
it. But that it was one game, and maybe we didn't need that game-winning block if we have a different center in there who could have been guarding Embiid. No disrespect. I'm just playing 2020 hindsight right now. But these things have to come up when we talk about two teams we could possibly play in the Eastern Conference. And two teams are going to play anywhere between 3 to 9, 10 times a season now because if you count the in-season tournament, you might play a team 4, 5, 6 times now. So that's, matter of fact, anywhere between 4 to 12 games during the season that you might play them. That affects our standings now.
Oh, hold on. Look who in the chat. Gotta show love. The OG, Keith Kloss, the former LA Clipper, the former LA native is in the building. Gotta give a big shout out to Keith Kloss. Y'all see him, my ninja, AllBall. Keith Kloss, always love, my brother.
OG, big Keith Kloss.
And everybody that's in the chat, make sure y'all subscribe to his YouTube page, man. Great content, great brother right there. Big shout out Keith Kloss. Boss Kloss always. Family right there.
Do your homework.
He would know.
If you're not familiar with Keith Kloss, go do your homework.
Keith Kloss is the prototypical guy that could have played in any era.
Mm-hmm.
Literally guarded 1 through 5. And Isaiah Hartenstein was not that.
Hey,
he just wasn't.
You know what I'm gonna do, Mr. Kloss? You feel me? I'm gonna hit you up. We definitely need to get you back on the platform now that the platform has grown tremendously and we have like a great fan base. We really need our people to hear your story and just hear about all those legendary games you played against Magic, Kareem, Jordan. So yeah, Boss Kloss, I'm gonna hit you up this weekend. Definitely got to get you back up here. He's shouting you out too, Flea. Definitely got to get you back up here.
Yo, yeah, my OGs know AllBall Fabian. They know I'm a junkie. So I remember as a kid watching you. So you like I tell all the players from yesteryear and the ones that really contributed to the game, true inspirations all across the board. So
yeah, and
much love and respect.
And family, a great guy, great brother. Show nothing but love. You hit him up, he picks up the phone, and he shows nothing but love. He don't act Hollywood. He don't act like he's better than. Great brother, man. So always love over here. Keith Boss Kloss in the building.
Dope.
And he's someone that keeps it real. All the downsides of just being in that life spotlight in LA. He's from LA. Anything that you have to have him up here because it's like, why aren't people talking to them to talk about the downside of life? Like right now, what's going on with Bronny? You could I'm a little concerned about Bronny, right? And I don't want to digress, but Keith Kloss is someone that can speak to like, yo, this thing ain't easy, and it can mess you up. Everybody ain't ready for this. I don't care what your background is. So, and he's a day one. How long he been on AllBall TV? IG Live and everything.
That's a fact.
He's jumping on.
Yep.
For a long time.
Yep. Text, DM, FaceTime. He pull up, show love always. Yeah, it's my brother right there for sure.
So he's also someone that could probably break this down. Just having a player leave like this for it was for the money. I think people don't. Ihart's trying to be humble about it, and he's a nice guy. He seemed like a nice person. He wasn't no jerk. I never heard anything about him. Like, there's nothing bad about it. It's not nothing personal, just basketball-wise. You know, ain't no Tibbs whisperer over there in OKC either. Ain't no center whisperer over there. So, you know, good luck. But we on this side, man. You the op now, baby, as the youngins say. It's gonna be tough.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Nah, it's gonna be tough because I really look at the kid SGA like 6'6" Brunson, more athletic, attacks the basket. So I think he's thinking that fits his game. The pick and roll action. They don't have that guy at the top of the key. OKC is going to be. I understand what he's saying basketball wise. I think also I got to cut him some slack with that. Basketball wise, he's still in championship contention. He is right about that. He got the bag and he's still in contention. It's like he's sitting there. I don't care how hyped he is to stay with the Knicks, bro. He's sitting there talking to his wife, talking to his homeboys. Yo, bro, how can I really turn this down?
Can I ask you a question? How much championship contention he's in more with OKC than with us? OKC lost in the second round just like us. So, like, people need to slow down with this OKC championship contention thing. They ain't did nothing, Flea.
Yeah, I go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'll just be brief. This be my thing when everybody go crazy. Now, Ant-Man took that step next level. He got to the conference finals. He beat the former champions 4 games straight. SGA, great player. But why is OKC a favorite? They ain't make it to the Western Conference Finals. They ain't make it to the finals. And how many games they went in the second round? Was it 6 or 7?
Say 6.
6. I don't think it was a 7-game series.
All right, yeah. So you know, they definitely got a team on the rise, but I don't understand how Hartenstein Flea said it. How are they that much better than us? How are you going to a winning? Just be honest. Yo, this is life-changing money. This is the most money I ever would see. I had to jump on that. Because give us our props. We made you a household name. We made you who you are. That's a fact. Go ahead, Flea, I'm sorry.
But that's 2 different things. Of course, that's the case. But OKC was 6 games against the Mavericks, and really a game-winning shot from SGA would have made it 7 games. They were right there against the Western Conference finalists. And I'll pass it off to Flea. Who's your top 3 teams in the West then? Solidify, because if you're going to go with the Pelicans and all these guys relying on health, the Joker's missing his backups and his troops. How is OKC not in possible contention? And I'm not saying they're better than us or whatever like that, but we're in the same field. We didn't prove anything according to everybody else. And especially Isaiah Hartenstein's mind to be sitting down, breaking it down. Hold on a second. I don't miss much going over there in terms of championship contention. And I can add to that. So I see this being a win, just a win-win all across the board in terms of basketball and money. He got both.
I always tell y'all, man, like, these teams in the NBA, you don't skip steps. You don't skip steps. We wanted to break up Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum because we were trying to expedite their growth. And you know what I'm saying, OG? You wanted to break them up. And not just you. The world was ready to break them up because they didn't want to let these young men go through the steps that it takes to get where they needed to get. And now we sitting here right now, July 17th, and they're champions. So what I'm saying is that OKC team is not going to skip steps. They're well coached. They have a good core of players. But that core of players is young. They ain't been through too many of the trenches yet. Last year was their first year where they really, they really got a little taste pause of what it looks like to play for something. And I'm talking about SGA, Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren. Chet Holmgren is a second-year player. He's going into year 3 this year. Like, I'm just saying,
yeah,
teams can't skip steps, And I don't care how good you are. I don't care how good you are. Mike didn't.
Yeah,
Kobe didn't.
Yeah, good point.
All the greats, they don't skip steps. So, yeah, you got to take the money. But I do not think that where he is right now puts him in a better position to win. That Western Conference is so loaded that just because Dallas was in the conference finals this year does not make them the best team going into this year. Like, we got to reshuffle the deck one more time and really look at, like, okay, what does this look like? Let's go back to our show at the beginning of the season. and when we did our rankings. You know what I'm saying? Some of
Yeah.
us were off, but what I mean is that Western Conference, we got to do that. We have to do that regularly because it's just too good. It's too many good teams out there for us to pencil in OKC as the #1 seed this year.
Yeah, I'm not.
They
yeah.
do it again. They're gonna do it again.
But right, but don't take my words and twist them.
Hold on, Fabian.
I'm not
did you-
taking your word. Twist. I'm
Yeah,
standing
you are.
on what I
Hold
what I
on,
said.
fella. Did you give a shout out to our family with the super chat?
We will in a second. I don't want to break the segment up. I'll do it right afterward.
Okay.
I'm not saying they're #1 seed. They're in contention for the #1 seed in the Western Conference, contention for the best record in the league, contention for the championship. There's no way we could talk about our Knicks this way. And if you're an OKC fan, you ain't looking at SGA, second in the MVP candidacy. He's right there. He's a taller version of Brunson, in my opinion, and he gets easier shots. All of that. SGA has shown just what's he gonna do next year? Take another leap, and Chet hasn't taken a leap. If that's technically, last year was his first year on the court, but like you said, Flea, the 3-year leaps are real. The third seasons are usually when a player takes that leap. Lately, it's been 4 or 5 seasons because people come in earlier. Cool, but it ain't sitting there and ain't with Chet. I really think we're overlooking the dribble handoff, the action with him, SGA, Hartenstein, and SGA, and Hartenstein with Chet is going to be vicious.
It's gonna be great, Fabian. That's great. I'm not refuting what you're saying. I'm not saying you're wrong. What I am saying though is that there's gonna be expectation from Hartenstein going forward. You making $29 million. You're gonna be a starting center in the NBA. There's going to be a little more expectation than what we expected from you and how you surprised people, and nobody had a scouting report on you. Nobody had tape on you. You didn't go to college, so motherfuckers can't look at what you did years ago. You were a fringe player as a Clipper. Last year was the first time people got a real look at how good you can be. This is the NBA.
Okay.
This is the best talent of the best talent. You don't think that guys they're going to be waiting for Hartenstein. Yeah, you got your money. They're gonna be waiting for.
Real quick, you feel the same way about not skipping steps with the Knicks too, right?
I've always said that. I've always said that.
Very true. Very true.
I've always said that.
So my thing is, the addition of Hartenstein to OKC. Okay, that's a good addition, but let's not forget, Dallas added Clay. I'm still taking Denver over OKC in a playoff matchup, and we still gotta respect Minnesota. They was in the conference finals. My opinion, OKC reminds me of Cleveland. OKC is going to be a great regular season team. Great regular season team. They're going to be blowing everybody out. They're going to be doing all that. But when they get in the playoffs, certain matchups is going to be a problem for them. I'm sorry. I'm not going to believe that they're going to take that next leap and they're right now better than Denver, Minnesota, or Dallas. I have to see it in the playoffs. OKC can fool you in the regular season. Watch the regular season. They're going to go crazy. Shea going to have another MVP year. But once again, in the playoffs, until I see them make that leap, I'm not going to go with that Hartenstein move to OKC, puts them over the hump. I'm just not, like I said, I'm not big on Hartenstein like everybody else. I'm sorry.
Well, like, it's the Hartenstein move, it's the Caruso move, and then it's also just another added year of experience. So, like, I'm not knocking OKC. I'm just saying, like, look, neither one of us skipped growing pains. When we started growing, our legs started hurting. All three of us as young men. Like, so they lost last year. I got to go back and look. They lost to Dallas.
6 games. SGA missed the game winner.
Yeah, in the second round.
Okay, I want to. PJ Washington hit that corner 3 and SGA fouled it, right? SGA fouled.
Yes.
Okay. I'm trying to remember.
He tried to. Yeah,
it was
exactly.
a foul. It was a foul.
It was a foul. It was a foul.
Yes.
It was. He recognized.
Okay. I'm trying.
But if you compare him to Cleveland, then we got this all wrong. We definitely disagree. The Caruso upgrade is an upgrade, and then Hartenstein is an upgrade. To add to a team that's about to make out of the second round, compete with the finalists in the championship. Cleveland does not have an MVP candidate. OKC and the Knicks do. Dallas does. Denver does. Minnesota doesn't even have one yet.
Donovan Mitchell don't put up MVP numbers?
He's not an MVP candidate. He ain't finished top 10, bro.
Okay.
What
Okay.
Brunson did is that amazing. What SGA did is that amazing. SGA wasn't even top 10 MVP candidate the year before, if I'm not mistaken. Now they started hyping up in the summertime and everything like that, but nah. And Donovan Mitchell's not in the class of Brunson and SGA. He's not in that class, and he's proven why.
I
If
disagree.
SGA was
You
over there in
bugging.
Cleveland or
Wait,
Brunson,
what you wait?
Yeah, you
Wait, slow
bugging,
down,
man.
slow
Get
down,
outta
because
here.
that's
You
you
bugging,
love
bro.
doing that fast talking stuff, and then you don't want nobody to stop. What you say? Donovan Mitchell's not in the class of Jalen Brunson and SGA. That's what you said.
he's not. How is this an argument? Donovan Mitchell has
I'm
been
not.
in
I'm
one
not. I'm not
argument.
even gonna argue with you. Go ahead.
Yeah, good.
Because
Yeah,
I'm not.
got-
I'm not even
hold
gonna
on.
do that with you. I'm not gonna do that with you.
You can't.
Yes, I can.
When the hell was
yes,
he?
Like you
when
sound.
the hell
You
was he?
sound ridiculous. You sound
When
ridiculous.
when the hell was Donovan Mitchell an MVP candidate? He has not
you
been that
go
guy.
Do the research. You go do the research.
I don't have to.
Hold on,
I don't
hold
have
on.
to. I know it.
So because he's not a all right, let me ask you a question. When the last time Anthony Edwards was an MVP candidate?
I just said he wasn't one.
No.
I just said that.
Hold on. But
Fabian,
we still consider him great. We still consider him top 5, top 10 in the league.
Is he in
Fabian,
Brunson or
you
SGA's?
watch Donovan
Is he?
Mitchell.
Hold on. Is he in Brunson or SGA's category, bro?
I'm
Anthony
taking
Edwards. He's done. Anthony Edwards is not, bro. You got SGA and Brunson in the same caliber as Giannis, Joker, Luka, and Tatum. Donovan Mitchell's not in that category. Anthony Edwards is not in that category.
Just because
Nobody has them in there.
Just because
You don't.
That's right.
You
I have
don't.
them in there. What are you talking about?
You
All right,
don't.
so
Don't speak for everybody.
Wait. So no. So
hold on. Wait a minute. This is a dude that led his team in the Western Conference.
Yeah.
The Western Conference.
Okay.
Every year they were a playoff team because of him. Are you kidding me? What are you talking about right now?
Okay, hold on. Nobody had him in the top 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in the MVP, bro. Not even third place.
All right, hold on.
Hold on.
Now you're going to have me shit on Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson had one MVP year, and now you losing your mind?
No. I'm not losing my mind.
You're losing your mind off of one MVP season?
Hold on.
Duplicate that.
Hold on, Flea. I will admit, if you give me out of the 3, I would take Brunson and SGA over Donovan Mitchell. But for you to say that Donovan Mitchell is not in the same breath as those guys, you're wrong. You're wrong.
He shoots 8 3-pointers a game. He shoots way too much. SGA and them boys, they're not taking weak shots like that. They take it to the basket. If Brunson had Donovan Mitchell's body type, he'd be a different level, another level. We can't even, this is insane to me. This is insane to me, the argument. Anthony Edwards just isn't there yet. But it ain't because he doesn't have heart. It ain't because he can't will him there yet.
Why you don't put Donovan Mitchell
he ain't there.
So explain why you don't put Donovan Mitchell there.
I just told you. Too many bad shots. He doesn't make his team that much better. He's playing alongside Darius Garland, those 2 big guys. How's he making them better? How has Cleveland gotten better in the last 2 seasons with Donovan Mitchell? They lost to us in the first round. They just got by the Orlando team, who's very young. And Banchero is better than Donovan Mitchell. What are y'all talking about? What the hell are you guys talking about for real?
Banchero. Okay.
Then.
He's not
an MVP.
Nah, hold on.
Come on, man. This is not. How are we arguing about this?
Banchero had one good year. Now he's better than Donovan Mitchell? Stop. What are y'all talking about up here?
If you would rather start with Donovan Mitchell,
can we be
cool?
No, I'm not saying who. I'm not saying I would start with none of them. I'm saying because Banchero is a good player, had a good year. How's he better than Donovan Mitchell? 1. Number 2, can we all admit Garland is overrated? What's the big man? Look, I forgot their name. Jared Allen is looking like he's overrated all of a sudden. And what's the other? Mobley. Them guys all of a sudden is looking terrible. That young man is over there literally by himself.
Oh, you don't say? So now they look terrible all of a sudden where you know who there. Knock it off. He's not in. He might not even be in Anthony Edwards class.
Wow.
Matter of fact, he's not in Ant-Man's class. How about that?
You're embarrassing yourself with that take now. That's
no, both of y'all are. This is a shame what y'all are doing.
Great regular season. Always get to the playoffs.
Yeah, and you're gonna walk that back. That's a nasty walk back that you're gonna have to do. The mere fact that you just said that this dude is not in the same class, SGA.
Oh, wait.
These dudes, hold on a second.
Please.
Hold on. We have watched from the inception of Donovan Mitchell's career. Day 1, not the 3rd year leap. day one, he was leading his team, his organization. Him, not nobody else. And they weren't even that fucking good. They weren't even that good. He had Utah as a 1 seed in the Western Conference with a stacked Western Conference. Like, what you talking about right now? What the hell are you talking about? You're not even making sense.
I'm talking about a kid who went to 6 games against the Western Conference.
You're not even making sense, bro.
Talking about a kid. No, I'm not. No, listen.
Not even making sense.
SGA. You gonna say it again, bro?
Yo, big up SGA and Jalen Brunson and without even bringing up Donovan Mitchell. Do that.
No, what are you talking? He brought up Cleveland, that OKC is like Cleveland.
Right.
OKC has an MVP candidate, period. The Knicks have an MVP candidate. That's why Cleveland's not in this conversation.
And where,
period.
OKC MVP candidate, where it got them? How far did it get them? And you say, hold on. And you say Ant-Man is not in the same breath. Where's SGA at? And where was Ant-Man at?
Here, have this. SGA won't be an MVP candidate ever again in his career. Book that.
Okay.
Book that.
Okay, maybe.
Book that.
Okay, maybe, but that's...
Remember I said that.
Okay, that's cool.
He won't be an MVP candidate ever again.
That's cool and all, but you got Chet there who's a possible MVP candidate as well. That's how it goes down.
So what? Now you happens, bro. Now you moving the goalpost.
Hold on, you say Chet?
Dog, ain't nobody moving no goalposts, man.
Chet gonna be an MVP. Okay.
Yo, bro, this is how many seasons Donovan Mitchell played? 7, 8, 6, 6, and 7 already? SGA played 6 and 7 and got better.
It's been legit every year.
Okay, and SGA has surpassed him. He has surpassed
Donovan Mitchell has never missed the
Donovan
playoffs.
Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell, as the best player on his team since day one, has never missed the playoffs. Never.
I'm not. No. Okay, these are also facts. But you know what else is true? SGA got better every year. He went from 80% from the free throw line to 90. He stopped shooting threes.
First 2 years, he was an inefficient ball player. From year 3 on, go check it yourself.
Okay, cool. But SGA has taken a leap to MVP levels. It's not denied. We can't deny it anymore.
That's fine. I'm okay with that. Do it again. Do it again. I've watched consistency. I've watched consistency from the guy that I'm arguing for. You've watched 1 year. Let him duplicate.
That's not 1 year. That's not 1 year. That's back-to-back years, actually, when he took the lead. That's number one. Number two.
Who was there?
Yes.
Who was there with him the first year?
When Chet was hurt?
Who was with him the first year he was
there?
Did
he make the playoffs?
Nah, they lost somebody.
Don't fumble and bumble now. You don't know. Did he make the playoffs that first year he took a lead?
I don't care if he did or didn't, bro. Is he better than Donovan Mitchell? Yes or no? How about that?
Wow.
No. So how about is he better than Donovan Mitchell? Yes or no?
It's Knicks Rehab. Next topic.
Is he better than Donovan Mitchell? Yes or no? You can't.
He had a better year. He had a better year.
No, he didn't.
No.
He had 2 better seasons.
He had a better year.
Hey, Flea, you see what he did, right? Once again, hold on. Once again, the argument was Donovan Mitchell's not in the same breath. I specifically said I would take SGA and Brunson over him, but you are not going to tell me, hold on, he's not in the same breath. You said every year he took a leap. That first year, last season OKC, where did they go in the playoffs?
That's not a personal leap, bro. That's a team leap. His team was down. Chet was hurt. Now all of a sudden they got Chet back. They went to damn near the conference finals, bro.
So Chet was going to come in as a rookie and help them be a playoff team?
Wow.
He might, yeah. Okay, so Wemby would have done nothing to no other team. If Wemby would have had SGA, nothing would have happened. Wow. What are we talking about, man? Now y'all pulling shit out your ass, man.
I'm not pulling nothing out.
SGA.
When somebody hears you say Donovan Mitchell's not in the same breath, is them two? Like, and that's not in the same class. That's disrespect to Donovan.
No, quote me correct if you're gonna do all that. Donovan Mitchell is not in the same class as Jalen Brunson, SGA, Jason Tatum, Luka. So how close is Donovan Mitchell to Luka Doncic?
Hold on. No.
Luka's on a different team.
Hey, Flea, don't answer that. You know why? Because once again, we was talking about Brunson and we was talking about SGA. I'm asking you before we get to another Knicks topic, can you pull up their numbers? Let's see the difference. Last season, let's see what they averaged for the season. Donovan Mitchell, Jalen Brunson, SGA. Let's see the difference and if he's not in the same realm, breath, or class as those guys. And nobody's a bigger fan than me than Jalen Brunson.
We in the conference finals or the finals if Donovan Mitchell's in the backcourt with Brunson.
No. Hey, Fleet, this is a
God.
It's a simple fix.
Come on, man.
It's a simple. Simple
Stop.
fix.
Now, no, you just trying to get me over my head now because
Get
you
the
know,
fuck
come
out
on
of
with the
here.
bullshit, bro.
Fabian,
It's a
Knock it
Fabian,
fact.
off,
no
man.
mind.
It's a fact.
Who's playing deep? No.
See,
Stop.
here we go.
Now
Stop.
we
Knock it off.
changing the, now we
Who's
changing the conversation. Go ahead.
no,
Who's
no, no.
playing
You don't.
defense? Go
You
ahead.
don't want that. You listen. You don't want that conversation.
Simple
Is Donovan
fix.
Mitchell a better defender than DiVincenzo?
Simple fix.
Exactly. Moving right along. Is Donovan Mitchell a better defender than SGA? Please tell
Once
me
again,
yes. Please, I dare you. You
once
don't want to answer
again,
these questions,
look,
bro. You don't want to do
Who
this. You really
cares?
don't. He's
Who
not in the
cares?
same
I
class
just
as
said if he was
SGA.
on our
Oh, of
team, we
course
would
not.
be better. That's all I said.
Simple
Anyway.
fix. Big shout out, Monkey Wrench built. Donovan Mitchell averaged 26. Brunson averaged 28. SGA averaged 30. Donovan Mitchell's not in the same realm as them, right?
26 and 30. This is the same guy who always preaches about 30, 30, 30, 30. And your man averaged 30 with a rookie of the year kid over there, and he was killing. What are you talking about, Oprah? Let's not contradict ourselves.
Donovan
Knock it
Mitchell
off,
was
man.
winning 55 plus games in the Western Conference
Wow.
when these two niggas couldn't even get in the fucking starting lineup. What are you talking about? These two niggas couldn't
Hey,
even
by the
play.
way.
They couldn't even
Hey, by
play
the way,
on
I
their
was wrong.
original teams. And you talking about Mitchell is not in the same class? You a bug out sometimes. Whoo, you a bug out.
Hey, by the way, I was wrong. Donovan Mitchell finished sixth in the MVP voting the year before.
Moving right along.
I don't even want to laugh with this
He's
nigga
still
like
not in
that,
their
'cause he's
class.
ridiculous.
No,
Now
please.
he found it.
I'm not.
Moving right along. Thank you. This is why
I'm
Knicks
trying.
Rehab.
I ain't wrong.
This is why Knicks Rehab, AllBall TV, Fabian, Flea. This is why we are the best. Because we can laugh at ourselves when we wrong. We admit we are wrong.
No
we admit
question.
we make mistakes. I'm always wrong.
Wait. No. I
He
ain't
walked
wrong.
that shit
SGA
back in
finished.
30 seconds. We couldn't even get to the evening and call
Wow.
us on the side.
Hold on. Wait. Slow down. Slow down, shorty.
No, you already answered your question.
SGA finished. SGA. No, I didn't. SGA finished top 5 the year before and second in the league last year MVP. No, he's not
How
in
many
their
first
class.
place votes?
I've seen
all
better.
that other shit don't matter. Who got first place votes?
Look. Now, when you heard your little stat, it was all victory parade. How many first place votes? We're not going. No, too late. Moving right along.
I hear what you're saying.
You said
Yeah, of
Donovan
course.
Mitchell.
Of course.
That's
You said
how I look at
Donovan
it when I
Mitchell.
look at it.
Right. You said Donovan Mitchell
He's not in
was
their
an MVP
class.
candidate. All right, cool. Next topic, man. That was I love
All
it.
right, yeah, I'll take that one. That one.
But let's not get it
That was
misconstrued.
one
Everybody.
season.
I'm taking Jalen Brunson over all of them right now. So let's not get that misconstrued. But you was wrong.
If you could trade Brunson for SGA, I wasn't wrong. He's not in their class. James Sumner.
I don't even.
Even
y'all
women
never
be
get me to
tripping
roll.
over
Y'all
sneakers.
never get me to roll up mid episode. You got me. You go talk.
He said he was an MVP candidate.
Can't stand this dude, yo.
And then said,
No. Don't. See, you trying.
I'm not
Don't do
saying
it.
that.
No.
I'm waiting for the next topic, man.
No.
He's not in their class. Stop it. Your man has back-to-back MVPs, top 5. Stop it. You can giggle all you want to. Gotta stop now. You said he was SGA's class. I shall remember.
Who made the playoffs last season and who didn't?
Oh, dear Lord. In the weak Eastern Conference, that one? In the weak Eastern Conference, we're going to go there? It's so much harder in the West. And in that conference, he finished second in the league in MVP. Knock it off. At some point, we got to be consistent.
And didn't make the playoffs.
Just showing love. Zeke Jackson. Hey, shout out to Miss Jackson.
Always.
Nothing but love for you, baby.
Twice you mentioned that man's wife today. Slow down.
That man and that wife, they paying us $20 right now, please. Get your mind right, bro. What are you talking about right now? Excuse me, $25.
Big shout out to
put your glasses back on, please.
All seriousness, yeah. Big shout out to the Jackson family. Listen, man. Nothing but love, man. Big shout out to the whole chat, man. Y'all see sometimes we go a little berserk and we go off the rockers, but listen, man, this is real. Y'all see it's no script. No script. This is real.
That's a small ass backcourt, Flea. I gotta read the members. Fabian bobbing and weaving out here like prime. Come on, baby. I'm Dominicano. We got footwork. Kristen Castillo, appreciate you earlier. Just became an AllBall TV member of the AllBall family. We saw how Brunson abused them in the postseason. Yeah, abused who? Yeah, abused who? Abused your mans. Donovan Mitchell. Y'all still dreaming about Donovan Mitchell? Jesus Christ. Spider.
Just like being, I
Itsy
just like being
bitsy.
objective. You niggas can't talk about Brunson without talking about Mitchell. Get out of here.
Get him out of here. He deaded that one back to back. Who dumped him back to back playoffs? You heard him. MVP. Jalen Brunson, the burner. Facts, Fabian. He's not even in their class.
You just
Flea,
became
In
a
their
member.
class
You
side. Get
just,
their
Flea,
five
Flea.
you
side.
just
Flea.
became a member,
Get their five
Christian.
side.
Yo, Flea,
We
he
love
lost,
you.
man. Listen, let
You
Fabian
just
have
became-
it, man.
Calm.
Nobody lose. He's not in their class. Get their five side. You ain't even in me class side. You heard him. Wow. Flea's tongue is bringing in bank. Hey, calm down. Can Donovan lead his team to a second seed with 3 hurt starters?
And he read the comment. You see? He
Hey,
can pick and choose the ones he reads.
I'm being real. I don't know what's worse, the comment or you highlighting it and reading it. Like, I'm being honest. What's going on?
Can Donovan lead his team to a second seed with 3 hurt starters? He can't do it with all of them healthy. How about that? Moving right along. They don't want to have that conversation.
Lord have mercy.
There was a clip, though, speaking of our mans. This is something that's going to be, for the next month, they're going to talk about it because he's due for an extension. And this is Jonathan Macri with Knicks Film School, sat down with Fred Katz. They talked about Julius Randle's extension and what it means, where he stands.
And they did. The reason I reacted as I did when we were talking about whatever we led up to that last question with is the timing part of it and whether or not there is pressure or urgency to do something this summer. And that's because of the Randle looming. I think it's looming. I view it as looming extension. It's not a deadline, but in some ways it almost feels like a deadline because he can extend on August 3rd. And he can extend at any point in time after August 3rd up until the season. He can extend into the season too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So anytime he wants to. The Knicks strike me, their front office strikes me as a unit that does not love loose ends. If no extension is reached on August 3rd or August 4th or August 5th or August 6th, what do you think fans, how do you think fans should react to that? I'll just leave it open-ended like that.
How do I think fans should react to that? Well, if there's one thing I know about Knicks fans is that they're going to be measured, they're going to be reasonable. They're going to say, you know what, we don't have all the information. I'm not going to fill in the gaps on my own. And I'm just going to wait and, see what happens here.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Yep, 100%. It depends on the reasons why. I don't know if Randle's going to get the extension, at least not right away. I don't know if that's going to happen.
When you say get, sorry, do you think he'll be offered the max extension that he could be offered?
I don't know.
Okay.
It would be tough to sell because of the Knicks cap situation. Because here's the deal. Like, Jalen Brunson, we haven't talked about Jalen Brunson.
I was saving it for last, but we're running out of time.
All right, you're talking too much. So they're saying he doesn't expect, he doesn't know what to expect. But I think we all don't. And I think that's why Brunson, obviously he signed his deal and makes room for our guy Julius, who we want to see here. Does that affect us? What do you see happening? Oh, boy, what do you think about Randle's situation, the extension? If he goes, I want all my money.
This is tricky because I keep telling y'all, my opinion, this season is an audition for Randle to get that extension. I'm being serious, man. What we did last season was spectacular, man. Was magic. We need to know if he's going to come in and add on to the magic. How healthy is that shoulder? I want Randle back. Like I said, I tell y'all all the time, we owe it to him. He definitely came and held it down. All-star, playoff appearance. And like I said, top 5, definitely top 10 power forwards in the NBA. All-star, all-NBA player, double-double. But we have to see first, with the addition of Mikal Bridges, and then now the roles of DiVincenzo and Hart actually picking up. Like, those guys are vital now. Is Randle willing to, I don't want to say make that sacrifice, losing Hartenstein? What is he willing to do to, I'm going to say fit in? I know that sounds a little weird because when he was here, it was his team. But we need to know if Randle is willing to do what it takes to bring a championship to New York. Is he going to play defense? Is he going to be a better rebounder, a better teammate, a better leader? Is he going to sacrifice? I don't think we know until the season starts. So I wouldn't be mad if they give him the extension because he definitely deserves it. But I have no problem also with them holding out a little bit. Let's see what happens. So yeah, this is tricky, man, because like I said, he held it down. And we definitely don't want to treat him bad. You know, we definitely owe him something. But you know my mindset. Whatever we got to do to get to the championship, if he's willing to do what it takes, come on board. But if not, I don't know. So this situation, man, I don't know what the Knicks should do. I'm a little nervous for our Knicks and Julius Randle in this situation because this is a situation now that OG got the max. Who's the second option? Is it Bridges? Is it Randle? These are legit problems. Is Randle, does he still think in his mind he's the number one? Do we really know how he feels about how Brunson just literally took over the city and took over the team and the organization? So I think his body language on the court and how he acts would tell if he bought all the way in. So right now, this situation is a little weird, and I'm a little nervous, man. I'm being honest. I'm nervous.
Before Flea goes, I'm sorry about this, old boy. I should have told you. Should have mentioned. Randle did take. He could have made it sign for $200 million, and he signed for $117 on his last deal. And the way the math works out, a lot of times, is they usually, like with Brunson, they're saying he lost $100 million, but some people are saying it's really more like 39 based on whatever average. Bro, 100 is 100. So Randle basically left $100 million on the table before Brunson, and he was here before Brunson. You know, he dealt with a different team than Brunson. He didn't have any All NBA guys he was coming into. So I don't know if you want to reply to that all ball before Flea goes.
Well, big shout out to him because people made it seem like Brunson was the only one that did it. So it just goes to show, he wants to be a Knick. And one thing, we do as fans and as an organization, we're going to make you feel wanted, Paul. So, big shout out to him for seeing the bigger picture. But like I said, right now, it's a whole totally different team. It's a whole new dynamic. And we have a superstar. And before I let Flea go, listen, man, when you upgrade like that, does the X feel bad? Listen, Randle going from being the man, having the key to the city, the key to the organization, to now you might not even be sitting next to me, Flea. You might be sitting in the back seat with with Bridges and OG. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's a problem, but I'm hoping, with Tibbs in the front office, hopefully them guys are smart and they work it out. But I'm a little nervous to see how this is going to play out.
See, my thing is that we have clear evidence that aside from the addition of Mikal Bridges, Randle found a way to fit into what we were doing, to play winning basketball. So this notion that he's still the same guy that he was 2 seasons ago, 3 seasons ago, the attitude, the beefing with the fans, the bad body language, skirmish with IQ after a miscommunication, whatever, that was not him last season. That was just not him. He bought in. He played amazing before he got hurt. See, that's the thing. Like, time flies. I understand time flies. But that was just in January. Like, I know we in July, 6 months later, but do we forget the type of basketball we was playing in January? Our record when we were playing in January, how good we looked? I think we're asking questions that we've already have the answer to. The answer is that he's been able to fit in. He's been able to fit in. We drinking a lot of the Kool-Aid, and it's good. It's got enough sugar. It's got the right amount of water. It's good. The Brunson Kool-Aid is fire. But, guys, he is a small guard, y'all. He's a small guard. We cannot put all our eggs in a basket thinking that he is going to be the one to lead us year after year after year. That's not fair to us, like being realistic. So you think that Randle is expendable now because Brunson had an amazing second half of the season? Great. Y'all know what I'm saying. Do it again. Do it again. Things will be different next year. Josh Hart and Dante DiVincenzo go back into their actual roles. They're not starters. They can start, but they're going to be back into their natural roles, which is off the bench. So we get deeper already. You need a post presence. You need somebody that you could throw the ball to and go get a bucket. We have not seen OG can do that for us. Josh Hart can't. DiVincenzo catch and shoot guy. Who is the other guy that you're going to ask to go get a bucket outside of Brunson? Because that was what the problem was towards the end of the playoffs. Brunson was getting worn out. Y'all, I bring it up every show. Brunson dribbled the ball the most in the NBA last year. The one guy who dribbled the most was Jalen Brunson. Like, we want to throw Randle out the door. Okay, find me a replacement or find me what we're going to do. But this thing of we don't need him, I think is a little ridiculous. Are we okay? Can we tread water without him? Clearly we did that. But I think we'll be better with him. This notion of, nah, we don't need him. Y'all saw what we did. Okay, cool. David Smith just been saying a lot. Hold on. Wait a minute. David Smith just been saying a lot of wild shit this episode, and I ain't said nothing about him yet. But now, all right, David Smith. No, we don't want Cap. No, we're talking to you, David. We don't want Cap. Sorry.
You talking all ball too, because that's
we
his
don't
mans.
want him. Stay in Minnesota. Stay over there.
Before I go into my spiel, AllBall likes to jump all over my statement when I say talk about number one option, second option, third option. But Kevin Garnett, man, he believes Julius Randle is a number one option.
Do you believe that the New York Knicks need a number one option to go along with Brunson in order to come out of the East next year?
What is Randle? Man, Julius Randle is a 25-10 guy in this
I love
league.
Randle, but he ain't a number one option, though.
You tripping.
I'm not tripping.
And he grew his game with the three ball. Man, y'all tripping on Julius Randle. Julius Randle's one of the harder guards in this mud. And he left-handed. He got a three ball. He can play make. Man, I mean, he ain't perfect.
Right.
But man, here with this team, because you know what happens when you bring in a superstar, you bring somebody else. You got that superstar. You gotta intertwine him in with the fabric of what the Knicks are. The Knicks are gritty and they grutty. They play for 48 to end they tears. If you can't fit that, the Knicks are perfect. The Knicks should not be touched. Let's go. Let's run this. Let's run this 2 years with this team and then talk about that superstar shit later.
How old is that?
That's
I think that was
that's 3 months old.
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that he said that perfectly. Go ahead though, Fabe. That was perfect. Big shout out KG.
So yeah, because he obviously watches the Knicks. He obviously played under Tibbs. And when I threw out the first, second, third option thing, it's like when people went crazy, I said LeBron's not the first option. Julius Randle's not the first option. But I'm talking about a championship team at the present moment. It's hard for them to be a number one option and you go for the championship. You need a certain team around them. Just like I might have to walk back the Donovan Mitchell thing, because does Mitchell really have the team around him that really complements his game? You know what I mean? Listen, I can admit when I'm wrong.
We all do. Don't try to act, I can admit when I'm wrong. We all do.
No, hold on. Don't get flamed off the screen real quick. How dare you? Number one. Number two, I always said when Randle's our number one option, he's better if he's our third best player. And the Knicks did that. I know how it sounds. Randle has his strengths, is better rebounder than probably everybody on the team but Mitch right now. And that's because Mitch don't even get on the court. But Randle is our best rebounder at the moment. Please just mention his post-game presence. Also, you talk about the three dribble move and let it go. He started doing more of that when OG was out there. What the hell you think is going to happen when the other wing got Bridges over there? I've been watching the Villanova highlights because of this. The chemistry is going to be insane. It opens the floor up. It's almost going to be old school at Randle in the paint, and now you got four shooters around him. Now it's going to be far-fetched for people to understand this, but I've always said he has like GOAT level potential. His body is just crazy. When you got a guy like that in the paint with 4 shooters around him, and at the very least 4 guys around him that could do something with the ball, that's insane to me. But getting back to the point, Stephen A. Smith's question was, do they need a number 1 option alongside Brunson? And how is he not that at this point? You know what I mean? Like, it's easier for everybody to do what they want to do now. Like, OG Anunoby's game is kind of, I don't want to say horrible on offense. He can't really put the ball on the floor. So he has to pump fake, get to the basket, or give the ball up. Because he ain't got nothing else. Randle got something else. And on top of that, nobody on this team can put pressure on the defense like Julius Randle. It's always been like that. My beef with him has always been, yo, put the pressure on the defense. Stop with the Vince Carter fadeaways. I hate that. They give you foul calls. You got the advantage over everybody. We didn't have that in the playoffs, like Flea said. Who can control that charity stripe like Julius Randle on this squad? Nobody. Brunson does it, but it's through little manipulation. Let's be honest. He's a little guy. You're not supposed to get that call. You're really not supposed to get that call. Randle, the big man, gets rewarded. That's the guy that's going to get the foul calls. That's the guy that can put even more pressure on the team. He's the guy that can get you in foul trouble in the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, more importantly. All he has to improve, of course, like you said, Flea, that it wasn't just all talk in the summertime. That interview where I watched my tape and everything. The worst he'd probably been through in my life was the beginning of the season when I wasn't even hard on him. But Flea was like, I had enough. It's time. I gave you enough time. I've been patient with you. And he heard everybody saying it.
First 10 games, he was not good. First 10 games, he was not good. I remember. OG, remember? He shot very poorly.
Yeah.
First 6 to 10 games, he didn't shoot it well.
I was giving him grace because he came off an injury, but he
I was on him.
slumped.
I was on him.
Right. But he never slumped and then responded that way. There was no booing the crowd. There was no bad antics with the team. It was more like he was internalizing it. You can see, remember what, like LeBron against the Celtics, against Kevin Garnett and them Celtics. We literally saw him in real time, breathing, meditating, reading books all of a sudden because he knows, yo, bro, this game is mental. I already got it. I'm better than everybody. Let me chill out. And Randle chilled out.
The only multiple-time All-Star, multiple-time All-NBA player, and we trying to get him out the door.
Who
is though? I'm sorry. I haven't heard who is trying to get him out. I haven't read.
No, I'm talking about the comments. I'm talking about just the conversation.
Oh, they in the comments saying that? I got to hold on. Let me.
Some people are, but I get what Flea is saying, and I just want to always, repeat and reiterate every time we have this conversation. I know I can speak for myself. I always say I want Randle to come back. We need to run it back. We owe him. I've always said that. I want to keep Randle. But once again, when OG got the max, Brunson getting the max, and at this point he's our franchise guy. What Hart and DiVincenzo means to the group, and now trading for Bridges, Randle would probably be the only trade piece if that had to happen. But if it's up to me, I'm keeping Julius Randle. I agree what Kevin Garnett said. We've been saying that. Let's run it back fully healthy and let's see what happens. So I totally agree with Kevin Garnett. I don't want to give up Randle, Flea. I don't. But I'm just saying we cannot move backwards. We cannot, like I told you, my thing is Eastern Conference Finals or Finals. My thing is top 4 seed. As long as us, Boston, Philly, and whoever else, Milwaukee, as long as we all fight, where it's like everybody's 1, 2, 3 games behind, and maybe 1 week we the number 1 seed, then we lose 2 games and we go down to the 4. I don't want to hear 5th, 6th seed, and now we having problems with Indiana, Orlando, Cleveland, Chicago. Like, I'm just being honest with you, bro.
But OG, you got to be honest with yourself right now. I think we all 3 of us got to be honest with ourselves, and what I mean by is, like, is the expectation to go into next season and hit the door rocking like gangbusters? Like, in the first 20?
Yes.
For me, yes.
Oh, okay, so
yes.
See, I don't have that expectation. We add in a couple of more guys, and we're retracting guys from the role that they played this year. So I'm going to be honest. After 20 games, if the Knicks are 500, that would be my expectation, 10-10. I'm going to be honest with y'all.
That's
only because... that's fine, but only because there's new additions. We getting guys back. Like, there's gonna be an adjustment period. I don't want us to jump off the roof and say we're not good because there's going to be an adjustment period. We're trying to figure out, new roles. OG was a seamless fit. Is Bridges going to be a seamless fit? Jury's still out on that. We don't know.
But I'm saying, please, you don't see it being seamless. It was we
know.
had in the same spot in the other corner. We had DiVincenzo. You just said he's not a starter. Bridges has been on 3 teams already. He's been to a championship team. He used to being number 2. And on top of that, hell yeah, we're expecting continuity from the beginning. Y'all know each other for 20 years or whatever. What the hell it is, bro?
Right.
Enough is enough.
But that's
y'all better come out here.
That's the fan in you talking. That's the fan in you talking.
Okay, well, maybe it's the fan in me talking, but I wouldn't have said that last season. Wouldn't have said it the year before. No. We expected championship expectations.
After the first 20 games, what was our record this past season? I'm just curious. And I'm saying 20 because I'm going quarter for quarter. So quarter, 40, that's halfway, 60, 82. So what after 20 games, I'm just curious. It don't matter. But you expecting after the first 20 games, OG 15-5, 17-3?
No. I mean 14-6, 15-5, especially depending on the schedule,
the matchups, right.
Now if it's tough, like I said, and we 10-10, but we playing the Bostons, the Milwaukees, the Phillies, and it's tight, close games, and the Minnesotas and the Dallas. I get it, but now I'm expecting 15-5, 16-4.
My nigga said Sims can do what Ihart did. Put him on timeout for the remainder of the evening. We love you, my nigga.
Yeah,
but
14-6, yeah, something like that.
14-6, okay.
So in the first, how you gonna do that? All right, showing me. All right, I'll count them. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They were 12-8 first 20 games last season.
Okay, so
which I'm a little surprised by that, but
go ahead, bro.
I don't expect, and again, of course, strength of schedule that does matter. But I think we can beat anybody, and we can't expect January now. That's the best we've ever looked in Knicks history since the championship year.
20 years.
Yeah, like that's. I'm with you with that, Philly. But even if we're 500, if we see all 10 games as a 1-point game or all competitive, it's like, damn, we could have been 20-0. That's also the thing. It's how you lose. Are they beating us because they beating us to some sort? Are they figuring something out? Do we not have the clutch guy? I don't know if we have the crunch time guy yet either.
Well, we struggled defensively last year, early. Remember, like us getting OG, we were a different team defensively at the beginning of this past season than we were a year ago. So now OG comes in and he took our defense to another level, right? Missing Mitch, so that counts. Not in terms of how good we're going to be defensively. So we did miss Mitch, but as soon as OG came in, we took it up another level. My point is that I just think that there's going to be a little bit of growing pains and a little bit of clunkiness and trying to figure the lineups out. If the season started tomorrow, who you starting, OG?
Brunson at the 1, Bridges at the 2, OG at the 3, Julius at the 4, Mitch Robinson at the 5.
Mitch at the 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that your 5, Fabian?
Yeah. Fully healthy.
Yeah. That's
If Mitch and Randle is 100%, and everything is clear from the doctors and things of that nature, yes, that's my starting 5. But let's say if Mitch is not, then I would go with the small ball where I would put Randle at the 5. And I would probably have DiVincenzo at the 2. I would bring Josh Hart off the bench with the energy, the rebounding, and him pushing the ball. So, if Mitch can't go, I would have Brunson, DiVincenzo, Bridges, OG, Randle at the 5.
Comments, let us know what y'all think. Who would, what I'm saying? Season started today. Everybody fully healthy. What is y'all starting 5? But okay, I think that's unanimous. I think I would roll with the same 5: Brunson, Bridges, OG, Randle, and Mitchell Robinson, and DiVincenzo, Hart, McBride, Kolick,
Precious. If we resign him,
we resign Precious. Sims is already on this team.
Campaign.
Like,
when you swap out the small ball lineup, is going to be really interesting. Randle at the 5, Josh Hart at the 4. You know what I mean? The same lineup: OG 3, Bridges 2, Brunson 1. Even DiVincenzo with the 2, Bridges 3, OG 4, Randle at the 5.
Right. I watched Miami be successful with those type of lineups for the past 4 or 5 years.
But it's just with that, man. Like
I know, but I'm just saying, though, we got better play. Listen, I'm not saying Julius Randle was bad defense, but I'm just saying.
Okay, you know where I was going. Okay,
right,
you know
but I watched Miami with a small lineup, put fear in the Eastern Conference and get to the finals. So I'm not saying we can duplicate that, but it's very possible.
I mean, but just really the lineup of anybody with them, OG, Bridges, and DiVincenzo, those are 3 best defenders on the perimeter, right?
I would agree.
I mean, yeah.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Perimeter defense.
That to me is the one. When you swap out Mitch sometimes with Randle or whatever it is, that's the one to me I'm looking forward to. Those 3 guys on the court.
That death lineup. Remember that death lineup Golden State used to roll out. I'm not saying we got the shooting Golden State, but
with your man Iggy at the 5.
Right. You know, they would roll out that death lineup. What was that? Steph, Clay, Draymond, Iggy, and Harrison.
Livingston.
Livingston. Yeah, I mean, and they mix and matched it however they wanted to do it. Then they would do that with KD, right? They did the death lineup with KD, and now you do Steph, Clay, Iggy, Draymond, KD. That 5, that's a nightmare, right? So I think somebody in the comments said that we have potentially like 3 different teams that we could throw out there. And like that's a hell of I don't even know if we call it a problem, but that's a hell of a dilemma to have, right? A privilege. Excuse me. That's a privilege.
Great problem, man.
Good problem.
Great problem.
Zeke Jackson, what if Julius Randle takes a pay cut and asks for a no trade clause? I go back to what AllBall just said. If there's any reason why we owe him, it will be that. Because I think owing somebody is business, but he took that pay cut, and again, I was heavily critical on Julius Randle. The fact that he took less money and we're now here, he has everything to do with it. He's in the DNA of the current Nova Knicks. He just is. So if he takes a pay cut and he wants a no trade clause, you gotta give him a no trade clause. He gets that part. Like, all right, whatever, bro. And Dolan loves him. Supposedly the relationship with him and with James Dolan and Julius Randle is amazing. And I would think if you're Dolan, remember he's known to be loyal, he likes loyal people around him. He got to be thinking about, when nobody wanted to come here and I didn't have Kevin Durant, Kyrie coming here, that guy walked through my door and he signed that paperwork. I think Dolan is, he wants a what? No problem.
Well, my brothers up here know I was not a big fan of Tibbs and Randle. Man, listen, I don't think nobody pulls as harder on them than me. And one thing with me, I'm big on, loyalty, respect, and somebody do right by you, you do right by them. What Tibbs and Randle has done for this organization, we have to stand by them and do right by them. Randle became an all-star, all-NBA player, double-double. Tibbs, like I said, grew on me. It might be like fungus, but he grew on me. And now I've learned to respect Randle and Tibbs. And listen, hey, man, I hope this core, Kevin Garnett said it correctly. We have everything. Let's run it back. Let's everybody stay healthy. And we can still, pick and pop certain players. Remember, it's not far-fetched. Campaign could be used for trade bait. So, listen, we have a lot of great problems. Like I said, I just think this is for the future. It's a marathon, not a sprint. I give us 3 years. But once again, we have a team that's built now for the next 5 years to be competitive and eventually compete for a championship. And that's what this is all about. Putting yourself in position to go for the title.
Z Jackson, a lot of love for you, my brother. I appreciate you holding us down, sponsoring this episode. If you got something to sponsor or wanted to promote Zeke, I know everything ain't all business, but there's no way possible you're showing us this much love. Anything you want us to promote, man, let us throw it up here, man. As long as we don't find out y'all really crazy over this, and that's your fake name, Isaiah Jackson.
Well, he's Nigerian and don't even know what tribe he's from. Nigga said, I don't know. Like, damn, Zeke. I thought he was going to bomb. Big Flea, never the little one.
At least he's not from Djibouti.
All ball suckers.
Take us home. Take us home. Take us home.
Yeah, I can play the drums first. Yo, we appreciate y'all, man. For real, for real. I'm on my way to work. Just to let y'all know. I shall be on time, whichever one of y'all watching me.
Yeah. Hopefully we
Knicks
see y'all in the
Rehab.
morning.
Say it again, say it again.
So hopefully we see everybody in the morning.
Oh, very special episode tomorrow morning. Very special episode tomorrow morning. We teasing what we got up next. Stop playing with us up here, man. Think we just know the Knicks. You know,
It's
Flea.
work. It's just work.
I don't care how much he cursed me out, laying on the couch thinking y'all slick. But you got a new fade and all that Houston fade. Get out of here. You
Nah, no
come back
South
to New
Side.
York.
No
Get
South
that.
Side.
Don't go to South Side. That's your problem. Come uptown.
I said no
You gotta
South
get the
Side
New York
fade.
taped up.
You know the South Side fade, they just leave a little patch right here. Nah, we ain't doing that.
And that's when they do the ball on the side, the zero?
It's zero.
Nah, shit.
Knicks
Chill out,
Rehab.
zero.
Everybody have a good night.
AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
Deja un like comentario.
Y suscribe.